Good afternoon. Our ceremony is about to begin. Please take a moment to silence all mobile devices and note the nearest emergency exit. As mentioned in today's program, a professional photographer will take photos of each graduate during the ceremony. Please refrain from using flashes and from standing in the aisles. At the end of the ceremony, please remain seated until all faculty members and graduates have exited. You are then invited to enjoy light refreshments in our reception tent located on the basketball courts across from the parking garage along Campus Drive. Thank you for being a part of this special day.
Good afternoon, everyone. And please be seated. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 128th conferral of the PhD at Northwestern University and the 23rd annual PhD and MFA hooding ceremony. I am Kelly Mayo, Dean of the Graduate School and Associate Provost for Graduate Education. On behalf of all of the faculty and staff of the Graduate School, it is my great pleasure to welcome our graduating doctoral and master's students and all of their guests to today's ceremony. The Graduate School remains steadfast in our mission to cultivate an inclusive environment that values diverse backgrounds, approaches, and perspectives. As graduates, you represent an incredible array of disciplines, ideas, scholarly approaches, and of course, accomplishments. Today, we are proud to celebrate all of you, those here in person and those watching from around the globe. Whether you are following in the footsteps of a family member or the first in your family to achieve this distinction, this is a milestone moment worthy of recognition. Your hooding is the culmination of your formal academic journey as you obtain the highest degree offered in your discipline. As we gather to celebrate your dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment, we find ourselves reflecting not only on the academic achievements that have brought you to this moment, but also on the profound personal journey that each of you has undertaken. Today, we celebrate your many accomplishments made while progressing with your lives, but of course, juggling many real-world problems, including a global pandemic and significant political and social unrest. As a community of scholars, you are now part of Northwestern's legacy. You represent the best and the brightest in your chosen fields. You serve as a guide for those who will follow in your footsteps, and you create opportunities for new future perspectives and ideas. I applaud your passion, perseverance, and accomplishments. One only has to read the fascinating dissertation titles in today's program to truly appreciate the diverse and profound impact you are having on our world. I offer my heartiest congratulations to you all. I now want to pause and take a moment to acknowledge that our campus sits on the traditional homelands of the Council of Three Fires, the Ojibwe, Potawatomi, and Odawa, as well as the Menominee, Miami, and Ho-Chunk nations. This area was also the site of trade, travel, gathering, and healing for more than a dozen other native tribes, and Illinois remains home to over 100,000 tribal members. We recognize and respect the traditional stewards of this land and the enduring relationship that exists between Indigenous people and their traditional territories. It is now my pleasure to introduce an outstanding institutional leader and strong ally for graduate education. With us today is the Provost of Northwestern University, Dr. Kathleen Haggerty, to share some words of congratulations on behalf of the university. Please join me in warmly welcoming Provost Haggerty.
Dean Mayo, fellow faculty, students, friends, and family, welcome to the 23rd Annual PhD and MFA hooding ceremony. I'm thrilled that all of us are here today to celebrate our students' accomplishments. To the graduates, congratulations. Today, we gather in deep gratitude and joy to celebrate the completion of your remarkable journey. As Provost, I'm keenly aware of the effort and determination that it took each of you to arrive at this moment, not just during your years at Northwestern, but throughout your entire life. I commend you on your success. We all know that no individual's academic journey is done completely alone. Scholarship and teaching are collective endeavors. You could not be here without the commitment of your faculty, students, colleagues, and numerous other members of the Northwestern community. I would like to acknowledge and congratulate the faculty for sharing their knowledge, experience, and passion in educating the next generation of scholars and leaders. The faculty are at the center of everything we do here at Northwestern. Let's give a hand to the amazing faculty. Allow me to also express my gratitude to your family and your friends. Your love, compassion, and personal sacrifices have made it possible for our students to be here today. Academics hold a privileged place in society, and we need to live up to the responsibility that comes with that place. You must always be respectful, open, aware, and honest in your pursuit of knowledge. You must also strive to be inclusive and empathetic. Northwestern, like other universities, is an instrument for change, a place where academic freedom and debate fuel scholarship designed to improve our world. We must incorporate our many perspectives and lived experiences into our work in order to truly advance society. I'm grateful for your contributions to the Northwestern community of scholars, and I'm hopeful that in the future your efforts through scholarship and teaching will make the world a better and more just place. As Northwestern graduates, you join a vibrant and diverse community of alums who are at the forefront of their disciplines. I look forward to seeing all that you will do to transform your fields. I'm proud of you today, I'm excited for you, and I'm confident in your future success. Thank you.
Thank you, Provost Haggerty, for those warm words. On behalf of the graduate school and all of our graduates, we greatly appreciate your leadership as well as your presence here today as we celebrate this special occasion. The work of the graduate school would not be possible without the collaboration and support that we enjoy across the university. I am pleased to recognize the distinguished guests joining us today that symbolize the spirit of partnership and collaboration. I will ask each person to rise as I call their name, starting with my faculty colleagues from the graduate school. Dr. Gail Woloshek, Associate Dean for Graduate Student and Postdoctoral Programs. Dr. Miriam Petty, Associate Dean for Academic Programs. And Dr. Sheehan Fisher, Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion. Our partner college and school representatives include Dr. Cesar Braga-Pinto, Associate Dean for Graduate Studies in the Weinberg College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. E. Patrick Johnson, Dean of the School of Communication, Dr. Angela Ray, Associate Dean for Graduate Education in the School of Communication, Dr. Ulf Bokenholt, Senior Associate Dean for Faculty and Research in the Kellogg School of Management, and Dr. Dan Foltz, Professor of Biochemistry and Molecular Genetics and the incoming Director of the Bristol Graduate Program in Life Sciences in the Feinberg School of Medicine. On behalf of our graduates, faculty, and staff, my thanks to each of you for your supportive presence here today. Like Provost Haggerty, I would also like to recognize the circle of support that surrounds our graduates today. Thank you to our faculty colleagues, many behind me on the stage right now, many not able to be here today, but your true dedication, your exceptional teaching and mentoring, and your tireless devotion to academic excellence are all appreciated. And thank you to our graduates' many family members out here in the audience, your friends, loved ones, for your sacrifices, care, and encouragement. You are all an important part of today's celebration. And now to the most important acknowledgement, which is directed to you, our graduates. During our last few hooding ceremonies, while still dealing with the many aftermaths and challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, I spoke at length about flexibility, adaptability, and an unfettered hope for the future. Like those recent graduates, you have also dealt with unusual and challenging circumstances throughout your graduate training, at times facing limited access to labs, studios, archives, and travel necessary for your creative work and scholarship, among other hardships. So I want to gratefully acknowledge your courage and dedication, but perhaps go beyond that by speaking to your resiliency and strength of character. At its surface, resiliency is about being able to spring back from a trial or setback. It is about the capability to withstand or recover quickly from difficulties. It's about toughness and tenacity. Anyone who has pursued a PhD or MFA degree knows that it is anything but easy or straightforward. During the course of your studies, you likely encountered obstacles, faced setbacks, and weathered storms that threatened to derail your aspirations. You may well have encountered dead ends, failed experiments, and moments of self-doubt that have tested your resolve. Yet through it all, you have emerged stronger, more resilient, and more determined than ever before. I'd like to point to the words of some of today's graduates to illustrate your experience. These are excerpts from some of the past participants of the Graduate School's weekly Spotlight series. They're just a few examples of the many stories that are represented here today. Candace Merritt, who is receiving a PhD in Black Studies, shared that her decision to quit her stable, full-time, full-salary with benefits job to pursue a PhD without the promise of a tenure-track position or knowing where she would end up after completing the program was risky, and quite a turn for those who expected her to climb the ladders of the 9-to-5 life. She revealed that this decision taught her it was important to follow what she wanted in life without any guarantees for the future. I'm pleased to note that Dr. Merritt has accepted a position as an assistant professor of women's and gender studies at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, starting this fall. Deborah Kim in economics wrote that the guidance and support of exceptional advisors played a pivotal role in shaping her career trajectory. She pointed to the encouragement from her advisor, Dr. Ivan Kanay, and the experience of watching him so enjoy his research as an inspiration that led her to pursue a career in econometrics. Josiah Rosario in psychology shared that a mistake he learned early on was not being sufficiently patient or empathetic with himself. The advice he would give to someone pursuing a similar path is to learn what you love. Give yourself room to make mistakes. Don't foreclose on anything, and embrace growth and change. And finally, Presidential Fellow Alicia Nunez, who is receiving a PhD in Spanish and Portuguese, disclosed that she had an accident in her third year that required several surgeries and months of therapy. She taught her first class as a primary instructor in a cast and sling, and was motivated to give her students the very best class she could. Alicia would advise others to take up more space, especially in spaces that were not created for people of color and queer folks. She shared that people like her are often told to be silent and not cause too much trouble, and that if she had followed that advice, she would never have made it to where she is now. I hope you can see glimpses of yourselves in these stories and in the many more that are represented by our graduates today. Many of you had to overcome obstacles and outside pressures to reach this moment. Some of you balanced your studies with being parents. Some of you came from homes from far away to unfamiliar surroundings. Others of you had no roadmap, resources, or good role models to follow. Pursuing a PhD or MFA degree is not for the faint of heart. It demands sacrifice, mentorship, help, and an unyielding determination to push the boundaries of your respective fields. Your resilience, graduates, is the cornerstone of your success. It is your ability to persevere in the face of adversity, to adapt to changing circumstances, and to rise above the challenges that threaten to thwart your aspirations. It is what will continue to drive you as you embark on the next chapter of your academic and professional careers. So, you have heard me now use the word resilience numerous times, and it's indeed a theme that spoke to me in thinking about your academic and personal journeys. Some of you may know that for the past few years, I have tried to develop applicable themes for my message at this celebration based on books that I have recently read. And perhaps a few of you also know that I'm a fairly avid trout fisherman. Don't worry, there will be no stories about the big one that got away today. I share this because I recently picked up a special centennial version, here it is, of a favorite short story, and I had a chance to reread it. This is Big Two-Hearted River by Ernest Hemingway. Published in 1925 and semi-autobiographical, the story is at heart an exploration of resilience, and especially the healing power of nature. Set in the aftermath of World War I, the story follows Nick Adams, a young man who seeks solace camping and fishing for trout in the wilderness of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. However, beneath the tranquil surface and the vivid descriptions of the remote and beautiful natural setting lies a deeper exploration of Nick's inner struggles. We experience a thawing of Nick's conflicted emotions as Hemingway writes, "It was a long time since Nick had looked into a stream and seen trout. Nick's heart tightened as the trout moved. He felt all the old feeling." Soon after, Hemingway writes about Nick's journey to the upper river where he's going to camp, saying, "He walked all along the road feeling the ache from the pull of the heavy pack. The road climbed steadily. It was hard work walking uphill. His muscles ached and the day was hot, but Nick felt happy. He felt he had left everything behind. The need for thinking, the need to write, other needs. It was all back of him." You too, graduates, have reached a crossroads where the weight of completing your degree is behind you. I'm sure that many of you never want to hear the words dissertation or thesis ever again. Ultimately, Big Two-Hearted River serves as a poignant meditation on the human capacity for resilience. And so too does today's hooding ceremony by celebrating not only your many accomplishments, but also your own personal stories of resilience. As you are hooded today, I hope it serves as a moment of restorative contemplation and perhaps even redemption for the many sacrifices you and your loved ones have made along the way to reach this apex in your educational pursuits. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, equipped with the knowledge and skills you have acquired during your time here at Northwestern, I hope you carry with you the indomitable spirit of resilience. Let us embrace the inevitable challenges that lie ahead as true opportunities for growth and for self-discovery. Let us remember that it is not the setbacks we encounter that define us, but how we respond to them. As the late, great poet, author, and civil rights activist Maya Angelou once said, "Nothing can dim the light which shines from within." I hope you, graduates, return time and again to your own river, to your personal place of solace, and may you never lose your unwavering belief in your potential to overcome, your ability to push the boundaries of knowledge, your willingness to challenge the status quo, and to make a difference in the world around us. Congratulations on reaching this important milestone in your lives. May your journey be filled with challenges, triumphs, happiness, and above all, resilience, the essence of the human spirit and the fuel that propels us toward greatness. Thank you very much. And now for the hooding of our candidates, the moment you have been waiting for. Joining us today to read our names are Dr. Miriam Petty, Associate Dean for Academic Programs in the Graduate School and Associate Professor in the Department of Radio, Television, and Film in the School of Communication, as well as Dr. Joshua Chambers-Letson, a Professor of Performance Studies in the School of Communication. And we begin with Dr. Petty.
Thank you so much, Dean Mayo. Good afternoon. My name is Miriam Petty, and together with my colleague, Joshua Chambers-Letson, I have the privilege of presenting this year's candidates for hooding. As your program suggests, we are participating in a ritual that draws from a myriad of religious, cultural, and national traditions from throughout the world. Those traditions culminate in the bestowal of scholarly authority symbolized by the conferring of the hood. We will begin today with our doctoral candidates and then follow with our master's candidates. We will go in order by graduate program. I will announce the name of the program, and we will present all of the candidates from that program and then announce the next program. Each candidate will cross the stage, meeting their hooder in the center, often an academic advisor or mentor, or one of the deans from the graduate school. Graduates will then cross the Dean Mayo and be welcome to extend their hand for a congratulatory handshake or to give a nod of acknowledgement. As you note in your program, some of our graduates today are designated as Presidential Fellows. The Presidential Fellowship is the highest honor that Northwestern bestows upon a graduate student. The fellows graduating today will receive a medallion from Dean Mayo, signifying their station as lifetime members of the Society of Presidential Fellows. We are ready to begin. We're going to begin with the program of anthropology. Margaret Butler. She'll be hooded by William Leonard. Elizabeth Koselka, hooded by William Leonard. Hafsa Ubu, hooded by Robert Launay. Haley Ragsdale, hooded by Christopher Kusawa. In the program of Art History, Jessie Bell, hooded by Christina Kerr. Adrian Katsor, hooded by Christina Kerr. Brian Leahy, hooded by Rebecca Zorak. Oh, it's good. In astronomy, Chase Kimball, hooded by Vicky Calogera. In interdisciplinary biological sciences, Evan Beekle, hooded by Heather Pinkett. David Bushhouse, hooded by Alfonso Mondragon. Eleanor Clark, hooded by Gail Wolashak. Emily Tchaikovsky, hooded by Sadie Wignall. Simrita Diol, hooded by Joshua Leonard. Emily Marie Pujadas Liwag, hooded by Joshua Leonard. Sorry. Amy Neely, hooded by Shalmeen Bao. Krishna Paranandi, hooded by Chad Merkin. Jung-Soo Park, also hooded by Chad Merkin. Rebecca Rasmussen, hooded by Tom O'Halloran. In Black Studies, Presidential Fellow Ricky Byrd. Hooded by Celeste Watkins Hayes and E. Patrick Johnson. Erica Jourdain Hollis O'Neill, hooded by C. Riley Snorton. Oh, Kelly's fixing it. Candace Merritt, hooded by Tracy Vaughn Manley. In chemistry, Benjamin Coleman, hooded by Chad Merkin. Caitlin Landy, hooded by Chad Merkin. Rebecca Goncalves, hooded by Randall Snur and Joseph Hupp. Thomas Sheridan, also hooded by Joseph Hupp. Xining Wang, hooded by Joseph Hupp and Justin Notestein. Kenton Hicks, hooded by Justin Notestein and Omar Farha. Julia Knapp, hooded by Omar Farha. Zoha Syed, hooded by Omar Farha. Walid Helwa, hooded by Lin Chen. Saumya Kandi, hooded by Neil Kelleher. Megan Castor, hooded by Thomas Mead. Chi Liu, hooded by Tobin J. Marks. Chelsea Miller, hooded by George Schatz. Benjamin Oxley, hooded by Chris Maliakas. Shobana Panuganti, hooded by Chris Maliakas. Alexander Sample, hooded by Terry Odom. Zora Sattar Waxali, hooded by Tom O'Halloran. Nils Strand, hooded by Todd Gingrich. Jonathan Varelis, hooded by Regan Thompson. Brittany Williams, hooded by Nathan Gianeski. Joshua Zhu, hooded by Carl Scheidt. In clinical psychology, Amanda Neely, hooded by Lori Wachschlag. Emily Fu, hooded by J.D. Smith. Allie Morford, hooded by Heather Risser. Claire Weaver, hooded by James Griffith. In Communication Sciences and Disorders, Alex Klain, hooded by Bonnie Martin Harris. Rabab Rangwala, also hooded by Bonnie Martin Harris. Rania Sadi, also hooded by Bonnie Martin Harris. Miranda Jones, hooded by Megan Roberts. Andrew Burleson, hooded by Jason Tate Sanchez. Kaylin McFarlane, also hooded by Jason Tate Sanchez. George Ordaway, hooded by Jason Tate Sanchez. Jayan Singh, hooded by Molly Losh. In Communication Studies, Beatrice Choi, hooded by Dilip Gankar. Marissa Croft, hooded by Angela Ray. Ashley Farrell, hooded by Angela Ray. Patricia England, hooded by Robert Harriman. Sarah Idzik, hooded by Robert Harriman. James Prozek, hooded by Robert Harriman. Jose Luis Quintero Ramirez, hooded by Robert Harriman. Dylan Rollo, hooded by Robert Harriman. In Comparative Literary Studies, Yemi Shayo Ajishabutu, hooded by Peter Fendes. Wenhan Zhang, hooded by William West. In Earth and Planetary Sciences, Truxiang Li, hooded by Daniel Horton. Anastasia Montgomery, hooded by Daniel Horton. Floyd Nichols, hooded by Magdalena Osborne. In Economics, Matias Baez Iraso, hooded by Alessandro Pavin. Panagiatis Kyriatsis, hooded by Alessandro Pavin. Maria Beto, hooded by Alessandro Pavin and Marciano Sinisalski. Clement Bohr, hooded by Larry Cristiano. Diego Cid Ortiz, hooded by Larry Cristiano. Virgil Hanks, hooded by Larry Cristiano. Diego Huerta, hooded by Larry Cristiano. Marie-Louise Descamps, hooded by Christopher Udry. Carmen Liu, hooded by Christopher Udry. Deborah Kim, hooded by Ivan Kane. Anaf Rafi, hooded by Ivan Kane and Joel Horowitz. Anran Lee, hooded by Robert Porter. Gaston Lopez, hooded by Robert Porter. Matthew O'Keefe, hooded by Robert Porter. Francisco Pareshi, hooded by Mar Rawan. Xingguan Wong, hooded by Mar Rawan. Tomas Wilner, hooded by Mar Rawan. Jenya Rachovsky, hooded by Jonathan Gurian. Marin Vero, hooded by Bruno Strulovici. Jose Flor Toro, hooded by Christopher Udry. In English, Philip Ellefson, hooded by Jay Grossman. William Graves, hooded by Julia Stern and Kelly Wisecup. Catherine Scharfenberg, hooded by Kelly Wisecup. In finance, Chao Liu, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Weijia Zhao, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Roma Poboreski, hooded by Ulf Bokenholt. In French and Francophone Studies, Gurgi Tal, hooded by Nasreen Kadir. In the Health Sciences Integrated PhD, Serena Dubois. I like her. Hooded by Neil Jordan. Ubiji Grewal, hooded by Neil Jordan. Mohammed Hazni, hooded by Donna Woods. Julianne Murphy, hooded by Andrew Nadek. In history, Felipe Ford Cole, hooded by Deborah Cohen. Claire Arnold, hooded by Deborah Cohen. Holly Swenson, hooded by Deborah Cohen. Cherno Alpha Muhammad Ba, hooded by Helen Tilley. Andrea Christmas, hooded by Tessie Liu. Well done. Lev Dashko, hooded by Yohanan Petrovsky-Stern. Mitchell Robert Edwards, hooded by Jonathan Glassman. Matthew Foreman, hooded by Peter J. Carroll. Erica Gilbert Levin, hooded by Kevin Boyle. Norman Joshua, hooded by Hayden Cherry. As we move to our next program, I'm going to ask my colleague, Dr. Joshua Chambers-Letson, to take over the reading of the names. Every year, it's such a joy to hear all the excitement in the room. It's such a joy to hear the children crying, smiling, waving. It reminds us of how many people it takes to get this done. Joshua.
Thank you, Professor Petty. I think the last time we coordinated our outfits and entered a sports facility, it was for the Beyonce concert. So in the spirit of Our Lady of Getting Information, allow me to congratulate all the graduates. You seized on the beat, and the beat's now sticker. Of course, now I lost the script, sorry. It's right in front of me. All right, presenting. Wait, why doesn't it say the thing? Oh, here we go. Okay, from the program, the Driscoll Graduate Program in Life Sciences, Abdallah Abrabu, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Michael Call, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Carolyn Lorch, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Joyce O'Heary, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Rebecca Southern, hooded by Gail Woloshak. Kishore Reddy Anekala, hooded by Karen Ridge. Zhongying Jenny Chen, hooded by Stephen Schwulst. Shweta Dipali, hooded by Francesca Elizabeth Duncan. Ashley Fetterman, hooded by Paul Burridge. Mallory Phillip, hooded by Edward Thorpe. Connor Lance, hooded by Edward Thorpe. Hannah Happ, hooded by Gemma Carville. Sakshi Kurana, hooded by Daniel Foltz. Dong-Ho Kim, hooded by Greg Smith. Taeyoon Kim, hooded by Gabriel Rockland. Ted Ling Hu, hooded by Judd Holtquist. Nikita Mani, hooded by Pamela Carpentier. Emma Schuster, hooded by Huiping Liu. Manuel Torres Acosta, hooded by Benjamin Singer. Hanin Wang, hooded by Yuan Luo and Andrew Nadek. Juan Wang, headed by Feng Wei. In Management and Organizations, Sok Hyun Wang, hooded by Gail Woloshock. Samantha Kassirer, hooded by Mariam Kuchaki. Eliana Polameni, hooded by Mariam Kochaki. Wei Wong, hooded by Klaus Weber. In Managerial Economics and Strategy, Hossein Alidae, hooded by Christopher Udry. Ritwikwa Sen, hooded by Michael Powell and Christopher Udry. Carlo Medici, hooded by Matthew Notowe Digo. In marketing, Julia Yujin Jung, hooded by Rima Touré Tillery. Malika Korkanbekova, hooded by Brett Gordon. Bindang Zhang, hooded by Brett Gordon. Jane Jia Qian Wang, hooded by Angela Lee. In mathematics, Eric Hupp, hooded by Gabor Sakeahidi. In media, technology, and society, John Brooks, hooded by Nathan Walter. Camille Saucier, hooded by Nathan Walter. Supna Suresh, hooded by Nathan Walter. Floor Fears, hooded by Aaron Shaw. Brenielle Lemley, hooded by Ellen Wartella. Jasmine Wu, hooded by Noshir Contractor. In interdepartmental neuroscience, Alexander Cates, hooded by Keith Gordon. Siddhanth Chandra, hooded by Robert Vassar. Sarah Dunlap, hooded by Changiz Giula and John Kessler. Hong Kai Wong, hooded by Colin Franz. In Operations Management, Ho-Jun Choi, hooded by Achal Basambo. Neha Sharma, hooded by Achal Basambu. In Philosophy, Susan Bencomo, hooded by Kyla Ebels-Dugan. In Physics, Bingjae Hao, hooded by Istvan Kovac. Patrick Krantz, hooded by Venkat Chandrasekhar. Jingyang Lee, hooded by Selim Sharir. Nicholas Pavao, hooded by John Joseph Carrasco. Jun Guang He, hooded by Gail Woloshack. Man Nguyen, hooded by Gail Woloshack. In Plant Biology and Conservation, Amelia Litz, hooded by Gail Woloshack. In Political Science, Lucian Ferguson, hooded by Gail Woloshack. Miruna Barnowski, hooded by Stephen Nelson. Owen Brown, hooded by Elizabeth Shackman Hurd. Natalia Justo, hooded by Elizabeth Shackman Hurd. Dara Gaines, hooded by Ruel Rogers. Kumar Ramanathan, hooded by Ruel Rogers. Lamin Keita, hooded by William Reno. Jeremy Levy, hooded by Mary C. McGrath. Yvonne Montes Diaz, hooded by Mary C. McGrath. Pilar Manzi Gari, hooded by Jason C. Wright. In psychology, Janine Cielto, hooded by Leandra Ani Rogers. Roberto Josiah Rosario, hooded by Leandra Ani Rogers. Adriana Boussard, hooded by Paul Reber. Yuan Catherine Han, hooded by Paul Reber. Ariel Elliott, hooded by William Horton. Alexis Porter, hooded by Katarina Grattan. Apurva Shivaram, hooded by Susan Hespos. Max Smith, hooded by Satoru Suzuki. Andrea Yetzer, hooded by Wendy Gardner. In religious studies, Marlon Milner, hooded by Barry Wimpheimer. In screen cultures, Madison Brown, hooded by Ariel Rogers. Myrna Moretti, hooded by Ariel Rogers. Jennifer Smart, hooded by Ariel Rogers. Golden Owens, hooded by Miriam Petty. Ashley R. Smith, hooded by Jeffrey Sconce. In sociology, Laura Acosta Gonzalez, hooded by James Mahoney. Carlia Brown, hooded by Andrew Papachristos. Yannick Kunders, hooded by Michael Rodriguez Muniz and Anna Shola Orloff. Emilio Leuc, hooded by Wendy Espelland. Kenneth Pass, hooded by Celeste Watkin Hayes. Sonia Pleso, hooded by Mary Patillo. Rahardika Arista Utama, hooded by Jeffrey Winters. In Spanish and Portuguese, Presidential Fellow Alicia Vanessa Núñez Marroquín, hooded by Francis Aparicio. In Statistics and Data Science, Chiquit Lau, hooded by Han Liu. In Technology and Social Behavior, Yixue Wang, hooded by Stephanie Edgerly. In Interdisciplinary Theater and Drama, Rebecca Breyer, hooded by Tracy C. Davis and Angela Ray. Carrie Watts, hooded by Tracy C. Davis. We will now move on to our Masters of Fine Arts programs. In acting, Kevin Ausu, hooded by Crystal Chanel Truscott. Catherine Compton, hooded by Crystal Chanel Truscott. Matthew Martin, hooded by Crystal Chanel Truscott. Lucero Espinosa Calderon, hooded by Crystal Chanel Truscott and Henry Godinez. In art theory and practice, Maximiliano Cervantes, hooded by Michael Rakowitz. Tarek Dobbs, hooded by Michael Rakowitz. Marisha Moodley, hooded by Lane Relier. Jonathan Roseman, hooded by Carolyn Kent. In the Litowitz Creative Writing MFA MA program, Lydia Abedin, hooded by Natasha Trethewey. George Abram, hooded by Natasha Trethewey. Surya Milner, hooded by Juan Martinez and Shauna Selai. In directing, Kelsey Irvie, hooded by Jessica Thebus. Catherine Lupica, hooded by Jessica Thebus. In documentary media, Jenny Amaya, hooded by Inez Summer. Joshua Coverdale, hooded by Inez Summer. Dalisa Montes de Oca Mosquea, hooded by Inez Summer. Lu Yao Tian, hooded by Inez Summer. Obed Lamy, hooded by Paloma Martinez. Eric Nuding, hooded by Paloma Martinez. Johnny Strong, hooded by Paloma Martinez. Seojong Jang, hooded by Anna Kuzmanek. Ben Kress, hooded by Linda Retke. Leah Wallfish, hooded by Anna Kuzmanek. Akosua Umpofu, hooded by Eric Courtney. Makeda Declet, hooded by Thomas Bradshaw. Jocelyn Housley, hooded by Thomas Bradshaw. Kate McMorrin, hooded by David Tolchinsky.
Was that great or what? Just truly special to see so much joy in the room today. May I ask all of our new PhD and master's alumni to please rise. It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Fellowship of Scholars, to which your new degree status is assigned. Northwestern is proud of you, and we know that you will make us proud. Please now turn and face your guests as we officially welcome you as colleagues.
Audience members, please remain seated and keep the aisles clear until our faculty members and graduates have exited. I should say alumni have exited. You are then invited to reconnect and celebrate in our reception tent outside. Thank you and congratulations to today's graduates.